When your teen says, "I'm fine," but you know they're not, what do you do next? Many parents feel stuck in that moment, wanting to connect, but unsure whether to lean in and talk or give them space. But it doesn't have to be either or. In fact, there is a low pressure way to help your teen communicate without feeling pushed, using a small gesture instead of words. It's something I do in clinic all the time when talking with teens, and you can do it too. We will also look at a simple framework that explains what's really happening underneath, because most teens need to feel understood before they feel comfortable opening up. My name is Dr. Michael Chayati, aka Dr. Michael. I'm a pediatrician helping parents of emotionally sensitive teens with ADHD rebuild connection and instill confidence through a shared language of intuitive, science-backed frameworks. When I ask teens in clinic how they're doing, nearly every time I hear one of two answers: good or I'm fine. You may hear the same thing as a parent. When I really need to know how they feel in the moment, here is what I will say to them. Hey, thanks for telling me. Are you fine? As in, fine, things are great, with a thumbs up. Or, fine, with a thumbs middle. Or, I said I'm fine, but if I'm honest, things are really hard right now, with a thumbs down. Or anywhere in between. Many teens I work with are then able to give me a response using the thumb gesture. It's simple and a tool to rely on when words are difficult. Now let's talk about the different ways teens may respond to this. Most of the time, teens actually do respond. They may point to the middle, slightly leaning thumbs down or thumbs up, and if that happens, you now have insight. You could say something like, "Thanks for letting me know. Sounds like it's kind of a mix right now." And if things feel harder and they give you a thumbs down or anything close to it, you could say, "Thanks for telling me. I'm sorry things have been hard lately. I'm here to support you, whether that means talking now or giving you space and checking in later." That's it. Your teen may or may not want to talk right away, and that is okay. Many teens have a need first to feel understood. That gives their emotional engine time to cool down before engaging in conversation. Let's rewind a bit. You ask them what fine means with your thumbs gesture, but instead of a gestured response, your teen simply shrugs or gives you a questionable look or says, "I'm fine," again, without further details. And if that happens, I want you to hear this clearly. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Often it means their nervous system isn't ready for words yet. And this is where understanding why this happens matters more than finding the perfect script of what to say. So let's explore what's going on beneath the surface. When emotionally sensitive teens shut down, it's often not because they don't want to talk at all. It's because their nervous system feels overwhelmed. You may have heard of the 3 stress responses: fight, flight, or freeze. And the last one, freeze, is exactly what is happening. The part of the brain responsible for language shuts down, so even when you're trying to help, it can feel like pressure to say the right things. Here is the framework I use to explain this, and I call it TEMP, which stands for thoughts, emotions, momentum, and perspective. Thoughts is, what is my brain telling me right now? Emotions is, what is my body feeling right now? Momentum, do I feel stuck? And perspective, how do I imagine the future? Each layer feeds the one beneath, and here's an example. The thought may be, "Oh, here we go again, I don't feel like talking." And the emotion is a feeling of overwhelm, frustration, or exhaustion. This halts momentum, resulting in shutting down. And when this happens over and over and over, this feeds into their perspective, such as, "This always turns into a lecture. It's safer not to say anything." And if past conversations often turn into fixing, teaching, or lecturing, your teen's brain may already be predicting that outcome. Their nervous system has learned a shortcut to protect itself. Because in those moments, asking for words can feel like asking someone to explain something when they're underwater. I know this can be hard to hear. This does not mean you've ruined the relationship between you and your teen. You obviously care for them and they know it. But a perspective shaped by layers of communication patterns won't be reversed overnight, and that's okay. Because even a simple shift in understanding what happens beneath the surface will empower you with the words and the tone to use when speaking to your teen. And this is why something as simple as a hand gesture can be helpful. It allows you to stay connected and gives your teen a way to communicate when words are difficult to find. It lowers pressure, it slows the moment down, and it tells their nervous system, "I don't have to perform right now." And over time, moments like this, when repeated consistently, will create safety. And safety is eventually what lowers the emotional temperature, giving their brain the capacity to use words again. This tells your teen, "I care about how you're actually doing, even when you can't have the words to explain it." That's how connection is built. And connection is what makes deeper conversations possible later. One important thing I want to say before we wrap up. The TEMP framework helps you understand what's happening underneath, and the simple hand gesture helps you bridge the moment without pressure. But neither of these are the endpoint. They're a starting place. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can offer your teen is not the right words, but the safety to find them later. If you want to better understand where these shutdown moments come from, I encourage you to watch the video on screen. It's a simple metaphor you can share with your teen in under 1 minute, and it will add so much clarity to which part is causing them the most stress. All right, my friend, stay connected and be encouraged, and I will see you next time.